Hello, welcome back. Last time I saw a game ending and learned that the inhabitants of the temple may be trapped just up, not here, just up north of here. How far north can I go? To this door that requires 8 puzzles in this section. Each of these bridges clearly was down until I completed its corresponding island. I just got here with all islands completed, so I never saw them in that state. I wonder if I had seen that, I would get a little cutscene with those bridges coming up after completing an island. I don't know. I will never know on this save file. Anyway, got some business to do down here. Not going to go up ahead just yet to the 8 ultimate puzzles that are probably there. What's their difficulties? Can't see. Gotta actually walk into them to find out. Okay. Probably all 5. Let's just assume all 5. That's probably the way to go. Alright, we got Castle and Thunderous Guardian. Still 3s left over here. Oh, did I read you? Yes. Sure, Castle. You're in front of me. Let's do you. Okay. White detector. Which will open these doors that are already open after I've stepped on that thing to close them. 2 whites, 2 reds, 2 whites. Cloud, Vine, those are the only available recipe thingies. In this game, the undo button is select. Or what I call select, you know. That button. White detector, red detector. Then there are these. Hi, bunny. What? Okay, so anyway, exit. Has this in the way. I must step there, which will open the way to the exit, but also close the way to here. After stepping here, then I just need to put a white bean here and one here. Not exactly. Okay, so I can freely walk in and out of here as much as I want until I've stepped this. At which time I have to do those, and I guess get rid of those beans, and... Whoa, this puzzle's just like not parsing for me. Like, what am I looking at here? So sure, that's just a... Oops. Oh, undo button is this one. That's just a one-way south to north gate. Why though? When I have this other way around. Well... There's something different about the way these doors open. Like, this never reopens. Nothing opens this. One thing closes it, nothing opens it. So the implied sequence of events at some point is going to be... Step here, put something down there, put something down there, walk through here, get something off here, get something off here. Okay. Those can happen in either order. So a vine can pull white off of there. Sure, that's no problem. As far as I can tell. But for you... Well, you're sandy, so I could just spawn you. So make a red recipe here, have a cloud there, I guess. Which I can't reach with my wand from here, so I'd have to zap it from... I'm not sure yet. Okay, so... I need a red bean over there. I need a red recipe, therefore I just need to leave a red bean here for future recipeing. I can get ready with a white bean for cloud here. And I guess, well, okay, so I'll step here. I'll put down my red. I'll put down my white. Is there a reason I couldn't also just strike this with lightning? Wait. Oh, there's no red recipe right now. Oh, I'm going to have to make you aware that you should re-zap. That's not something I think I know how to do. Okay, well, the rest of this idea would be pretty much that. And if I could cause you to re-zap, I think I would be done. But I don't have the ability to do that. And there's the puzzle. Okay, so I think I'd like you to zap earlier. Red is the one that does those? No, I wouldn't. If red were the one that did these, I think that would work, because I'd step out of the way of it, be standing here, hold it down, red zaps that, these pop up, and that's fine. But that's not how it works. Let's at least try... Oh, but this recipe also has to be white for... Oh, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not in range. Can't vine from here. Am I pulling a cloud with a vine? Looks unlikely. I don't have enough beans to do much of anything else than what I'm already doing. Okay. So something is wrong with how I've understood this. And I can't put a vine... Sure I can. It doesn't matter if it weighs anything, it just matters if it... I can do that. Well, I don't want to. Hang on, no, I can do this, and... this, and... Okay, so remind me specifically why this is invalid? I think I have a reason. Whoops, okay, I have to redo this. I guess the reason is that you close these two instead of these two. Again, if those were the other way around, I think I would be done. I would have an extra bean, but I think that's going to be the case regardless. Now, as this travels toward a vine, I could set it back a little bit and, ooh, a little bit, one tile, and still be able to get around here, be able to spawn a monster here in case that mattered. Doesn't feel like it would. Can't spawn anything here. I can put down a bean. And block your zap, which I don't want to do. Alright, there are other options for planting out here. Like, all of this is dirt-like, growable. Even this is, in fact. Does that mean something? Hypothetically, if I were to grow a vine there... Well, I would have to have already stepped on it. Yeah, it did reactivate the tile. I saw it do it. I can properly see it do it like this. I wonder if that's something. It feels like something. But I have no desire to press this after these have been pressed. Right? Or do I? Maybe I do. Hold on. I don't have a red bean for... okay, so let's just say... that cloud is nothing and vine is white. So we'll put a red here. I'll put a red here. I'll put a white here. I'll spawn this thing. Sorry, that's not red, that's supposed to be white. Okay. And what's this gonna do for me? Really nothing. Why am I doing it? I don't know, I had a reason once. I'm gonna pretend I still do, and maybe that'll become true somehow. Unused red, unused white. Still do need to interact with at least one more. During the time that that happens, I could be doing this. Pick up. Wait button in this game is... What is the wait button in this game? Triangle? Speaking in PlayStation language at least? Yes. Yeah, that's the one. Why is it so confusing all the time? Okay, so that didn't really do anything. Alright, yeah, so I've done nothing to deal with this. Putting a vine here doesn't appear to help me deal with this. What's all these about, I wonder? It looks as though there's a reason to block line of sight from north to south. But these are tiled anyway, so why would it matter? Yeah, whatever the main mechanism of this is, I definitely haven't spotted it yet. So yeah, most unsolved problem does still seem to be getting the red bean off of here. There is no direction from which it can be vined. It does have to stay there? Okay, so this is interesting. Hold on, let's look at this. If I go on, then off. Oops, the undo button is this one. Whoa, this is a real problem for me today. So it seems like this detector remembers that before it was activated, these doors were open. It doesn't just read its current state and reverse what it would do when it's released. Because like if I close those, like now it opens and then closes them. Okay. So that is a different mechanic from... Yeah, each game seems to implement its doors a little bit differently. Wonder how that works on the inside, like, my mental model of these just suddenly got a lot more complicated. Why is it necessary to press these ever? Just because I probably have to... Wait, hold on. Okay, if I could engineer a way for a bean to get here without me having stepped there, then these would never have to be interacted with. Because I could just spawn a vine, this would open, those would never have closed, and I could leave. So, that's almost certainly not what I'm doing. Would I ever want to activate this twice? No. Definitely not. Unless it's really important to block a line of sight from a cloud from here to here at a specific time, but then I couldn't zap the cloud, so it wouldn't actually exist. So I highly doubt I'm putting a bean here. It very much appears the only way you can be cleared off is by the existence of a cloud here, zapping a bean with a valid recipe there. And I had a pattern that worked except for the fact that you never updated and tried again to zap. There may be nuances of cloud updates that I don't know about. Like, if it sees another direction and is interested in zapping, would it also retry all of its known directions? Is there a way I could test that? I think so. This will be a weird way, but let's say I put a white bean here. Let's say I made the cloud recipe red for now. It's just for testing purposes. So I'm gonna put down a white bean where I'm standing. Spawn you. Wait, see you zap that, wait again, see you do nothing, move off here, you try to zap this. Yeah, no, it remembers for each direction whether it's recently zapped, and if nothing has changed its view since then it's not going to rezap. Okay, well that's the way that makes the most sense. So maybe I am spawning a vine here, and that's going to... Hang on, when do I want to clear this off? Well, I can stand here and... No, that's not what I want. Probably. See, I want something to enter the cloud's field of view in this area. Suspiciously, this is open. And this is not. But I can't really do anything out over the water here. I think that means nothing ultimately. Probably was just a matter of symmetry. You know, we have 3 here, but this is an even number, so had to kind of cut down the walls a little bit to get an odd number here. It's my interpretation. So yeah, I'm trying to think of stuff like a vine dangling its tendril in front of the cloud somehow. I guess like a bean here, a vine could be there. Would be fine? That's plausible. Do I have enough beans to do it? I doubt it. I want cloud to exist. I want red recipe not to. I can do this now, but I don't want to. I do want a vine recipe to exist. I don't have enough beans for that. If a cloud exists there, I can safely come and interact with a bean here. But then if I'm interacting with a bean here, I mean, you'll just see that in Zap way before I've moved through this passage. All of this stuff appears to be here just so that I can't go in after I've touched this, mess with the recipes, and come back out and do something. So that's... I don't know what that's preventing, but something, I guess. Maybe the very thing I'm trying to do right now. I just want you to reactivate. I don't have enough recipes to... Hold up. There's some things I can do. I can prepare a bean here so that I don't have to walk through the cloud's field of view with one on me. Same deal in that spot. And if this is closed, then yeah, no, there might be something here somehow. Yeah, so that gives me the chance to prepare these and even spawn that cloud before I'm doing anything else and still finish all my tasks over here, it would seem. So I can mess with recipes now. Let's say vine is red. And what else? Nothing? I close you. I put this here. I put this here. You're gonna zap. And then that does that. And then... I guess I'd rather have cloud as red. But that also doesn't help me. Because that zap still is happening way too early. I could have placed a bean here, which would make that recipe invalid. I couldn't have had a vine go and snatch it somehow, I think. Unless I stash a whole bunch, and I don't have a whole bunch, and even then I don't think that works. Why does this close? Because I put this down here and I have to remove it yet. This whole deal with spawning this cloud with my beans already readied here but not on the pressure plates feels kinda good. But it's definitely not the whole story. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a moment and think about what angle I'm not looking at here. Alright, so here's one thing I am noticing. I was doing this in kind of an unnecessary way at the end, where I was using the idea of spawning a vine here to pull that bean off, which is completely unnecessary because I could just spawn that bean itself, because that is on sand. And then that's gone. So that saves me a bean at least. So I freed up a resource. My problem's not a resource shortage though. My problem is layout. No amount of resources, unless I had like a ridiculous number of clouds to set up a huge long chain with a delay here, maybe, could get me through this. So, okay, one resource freed. Maybe somehow that'll turn into something that helps me eventually. Okay, ideas starting to occur to me finally. I was staring at that for a while, so tell me something. After I do this, on, off, that does reclose. I think I would have been there. And one here. Both. And a vine will pull both across and do what I want, maybe. Now, will I have enough beans for that, though? Yeah, I think I can make this work. Okay, so, cloud here. Do this largely as before. I do want that cloud there. Not spawned yet. It will make an attempt at this. Oh, not too early. Step here. Put bean. Put bean, put bean. Now I have a color problem. Right? Don't I? Maybe I don't. So here's a white bean. I turn you into a vine, thereby closing this door. You pick up this bean, thereby opening this door, updating the cloud, and zapping this, and closing... Oh, I needed a red bean to be on the cloud recipe. Right, okay. Secondary problem. That ends with a white bean on... this. Okay, sorta. Hang on, does it somehow just work to do this? Spawn the thing. When this pulls off, it's going to close, which is a problem. Wait, I can put a bean here. Okay, red cloud, white vine. Hope this order works. No, don't grab me, grab the other thing. No, why am I doing that? No. No. Wait, what was gonna... How was... No, this way around. White Venus on its way. When it arrives, that door will open. I'll already be past this, and then the cloud can zap there, and then I get through. Whoa! Okay, so I never have all these doors open at the same time when I'm over here. That was pretty tricky. Okay, so had a little bit of trouble there. Cool. All right, so that's that puzzle done. Got one more 3 here. It's called Thunderous Guardian, and we'll take a look at it next time. I'll see you then.